Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network here in Arizona. And it's hard to believe it's almost Christmas time for those of you who celebrate. I do celebrate Christmas, and it's always a fun time of year, and I am kind of looking forward to it. We got word that Dad's going to have to stay in the hospital a little bit longer, which is probably for the best. So he's going to be in there until Monday. But we'll at least have him back for New Year's, which to me, I think of New Year's as one of my favorite holidays because it's always a day of hope and you can leave the past behind. And almost everybody in the world celebrates New Year's to some degree. I know that there's also Lunar New Year, which is a little bit different, but New Year's Day is always something that I look forward to, and I'm really thankful that my dad's going to be coming home. So yeah, we just got a new hospital bed for him downstairs that we're going to be setting up, and he'll be there and I'll be downstairs for a little bit helping him out, in the middle of the night. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I wanted to also mention, since we're talking about the holidays, that I posted and you saw me build this on stream, but I posted my spinning ornament on my reels today on Instagram. And I called it a hack because I thought about it, and I have the chat to thank for this because hacks were something we were talking about with stickers and sorting and some other things. And I said, you know what? This is actually a hack because what we did is we had taken a skeleton and used the skeleton to hold up that little center globe and attach it to the rest of the ornament. So that to me is a hack. So I am going to, and I have the chat to thank for this, that I'm going to commit to doing hopefully one hack a week or maybe one hack every 2 weeks. I still have to look and probably schedule it out, but I'm thinking if I can shoot for one a week, that would be awesome. So I have to think about what day of the week I would be posting that hack. But I hope you enjoyed that, because I know for my regular viewers, you already saw me build this, and it was a lot of fun. And I happened to I just threw this in the car on my way down to Arizona, so all's good. And let me turn this music down just a hair, because I can't think when the music is too high. All right, we're gonna try that. That's a little bit better. Okay, so cool. So yeah, so today I'm going to continue with the different parts of the Friends set. So you probably remember that we had this ginormous box of the Friends 4-in-1 set that was a Walmart exclusive, 66673. And let me see if I have that. The box is in the closet here. I could grab it if anybody wants to see it. But anyway, I put a new thumbnail, and you can see the thumbnail on there. I'm not sure how long they're going to have that exclusive. So I was lucky. I found one on the shelf, and I have Alexander23 to thank for that he put that in a chat on Instagram, and I was like, whoa, I need to get that. And I was looking online, and there's already people selling it for like $45 on eBay. So yeah, maybe I should have picked up a few of them and then resell them. But anyway, so that was the plan today, is to finish up on 2 more sets from that set, and that will round out, I think one more Thursday though. We have December 30th as another Thrifty Thursday. So what we may do is do a review show of looking at all the different Thrifty Thursdays we've done throughout the year and what a wide variety we had. And one of them, I can tell you right now, wasn't that great. That was the Technic one, where I was off by one hole and it threw off the entire build. But I think that's the thing, is you learn, right? You learn while you're doing this. And I also wanted to share with you, and I'll put this on the down camera too, but I put together the Santa's, and let me see, there's I think a piece fell off here. Okay, well, we'll work it this way first. So Santa's shrimp boat, powered by these 2 elves who came to the rescue. And I've been in conversations with Cowboy Kenobi about the whole storyline, the whole story arc of Stephanie robbing Santa, taking his reindeer away. And so Santa had to get an alternate form of transportation But we do have a happy ending. So we wanted to make sure we closed it out with a happy ending. So don't worry, I will be posting that soon, probably tomorrow, as a Christmas Eve kind of leading up to Christmas. So anyway, so here's the one side. And what I had to do for the photos is I didn't have enough of these wreaths with the cherries. So I had to, when I did the photos, had to switch them around. And then over here, I wanted to thank Joel, Have Studs Will Travel, because he gave me that farm tractor build as a gift for the holidays, and it came with a crate. So I was able to put the original crate from the shrimp boat, which was over here, and add the second crate that came from Joel's gift. So that was also something really cool, that being able to do that. And it was funny, I've just been able to kind of mishmash the things that I have, like from the Nutcracker, we have this little tree, so I was able to find those missing 1x2s. I was mentioning that they were displaced, so I found those. And then of course I put Santa that I got from the Lego store with the 2 pink elves on there, and it looks so adorable. So this is my little, and it's too bad that this came in after the Tricky Bricks mashup, but I did do a mashup with that shapeable soap, so you probably remember that episode. But anyway, very, very excited that the year is winding down. As you know, it hasn't been that great of a year for me, but I'm making do, and I'm still trying to see the silver lining behind all this. Hey, Glenn Copeland, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So anyway, so the Maria is on its way, delivering packages around the world, and Cowboy Kenobi and I have been in discussions about other photos, which will do the entire story arc. And I'm really, really excited about that. It's going to be fun. Alexander23C, hey, how are you? Good to see you. In fact, you're the one I have to thank for introducing me to this 4-in-1 set. And super excited. The Santa Maria, that's right. Oh my God, that's great. Thank you, Glenn. We'll have to put that into the description. I don't remember agreeing to a happy ending. Well, okay, that's not what I meant by a happy ending. Which, by the way, I named the crab. So, since we were talking about having this crab appear in some of my mocks, so you can see that Cindy the Cynical Crab is now an official character of the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And so it also, when you say Cynical Crab, the I Heart HLC, if you say it in a cynical tone, as if you need your cup of coffee, it's actually pretty funny. And now we need a Nina and a Pinta. I love it. Maybe for next year, we can have, so for those of you who missed it, here's the build of the shrimp boat with Santa in the front. We have the 2 elves who found through the GPS coordinates on the sleigh that it wasn't moving. And so they came to Santa's rescue, bringing the shrimp boat with them and their security now too. We were talking about, here's this one dude flying around the world in an open sleigh with no security or protection. And he got jacked. Essentially, that's what happened. But we were joking about how the name of this shrimp boat is the Maria. So this is now, the boat's name is the Santa Maria, which is great. Now we have to come up with a Nina and a Pinta. So, and I also, if Joel shows up, I wanted to thank him because he gave me that tractor, and now I have a second crate. So I put 2 crates in the back full of toys, and we put the little tree on top. So yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do, right? It's bootstrapping, and that's what we do here on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And for those of you who didn't see, last week we talked about a couple, or I shouldn't say last week, it was only a couple days ago, we talked about a couple hacks. We talked about the sticker hacks. Then thank you, Glenn, for adding another one to the list. So the 3 hacks that we're going to do are the Windex method, the sticker sheet method, and then the little tile on a big plate. And then I talked about this sorting hack about putting little cupcake holders or tins inside. Bootstrapping like the best. So, great. Thank you, Maraid. Yeah, so for those of you who missed that episode, So this is a small sorting tray because I'm on the road. And what you can do is you can take these cupcake liners, and you can get them really cheap now because all the holiday ones are for sale. And then you just take these little cupcake pins or little liners and put them in this sorting tray, and then when you need to get to the bottom of one of these, you can just lift this out, and then you can, you know, kind of go through it a lot easier on your own, and then you just plop it right back in. So you don't have to worry about tipping the tray. You know how you try to tip it and try to get to that little piece, you can just lift that out. So anyway, I was thinking about hacks, and I was thinking, okay, I probably need to try one hack a week and try to keep on a schedule. And then I thought about it too. I had to post this for the Build to Give campaign. And I thought about it. I go, that's a hack. when I put the skeleton on the bottom. So yeah, we're going to be doing hacks. I think one hack a week, maybe two. We'll see how I do with my research. But I at least have the sorting hack, the 3 sticker hacks, and then this one that I just posted. So that's 5 right there. So that covers me for a month. We'll see how far it goes. So anyway, so today we're going to continue with the Friends line. I'm not going to open, here I'll show you that, here's the package for the Flamingo cube. And I also got this Dalmatian one, but Zach Martinez had reminded me I did that already for a previous Thrifty Thursday, because the one thing that's a problem with this, and you probably remember, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit, I'll put it on my down camera, is that this one, the face on Emma is painted white, and she looks kind of weird. Nice hat. Oh, thank you. You like my ugly hat? So thanks for joining, Doc. Yeah, so Doc, you probably missed the previous discussions, but this hat came from a company called Ugly Stuff, and the Ugly Stuff supply, this was the last hat on the shelf, so I picked it up, and then I found out it's called an ugly hat because it's made of sweater material. So they make ugly sweaters and other things, and yeah, so just getting the holiday spirit. They just brought you up on the Bevan stream. I was like, I know him. Oh, yeah, and also, just as a shout out to Doc, he's also bringing back another character. I think Mookie, is that the name of the character? Anyway, it's really cute. It's kind of like an Ewok and maybe a Chewbacca kind of character. A Wookiee and a Ewok, if something like that. I was wondering why she had painted like a carnival. Yeah, it was kind of weird. And I remember when I built that set a while ago, it made me think, what are they trying to do here? Because you can't really use her in another set unless you're using it like, you know, she's gone evil for like a Halloween set or something. Yano and I built these a few weeks ago. They're interesting but bad for $5, but not worth $10. Well, that's what's interesting, is that if you got this in the Walmart 4-in-1 set, then they would have been only $5 a piece. So yeah, so welcome everybody. This is cool. I got a lot of people here. For those of you who also don't know, you notice my backdrop is different. That's because I'm in Arizona. I'm probably going to be here for a little bit. I did see my dad today at the hospital, and originally he was going to be discharged tomorrow in time for Christmas Day. But for many reasons, it's best for him to be under further observation, at least for the weekend. I had a conversation with Dr. Vargas there, and yeah, she and I agreed that it'd probably be best for him to stay just a little bit longer, but we hope to have him back for New Year's Day, which we really love. At least I do. It's one of my favorite holidays. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move to my down camera. And I wanted to show you the face on this Emma character. It is creepy. I mean, look at that. It's got this, I know, sorry, my camera can't focus any closer than that, but that's not too bad. So this Emma character has this white painted face on it. So, Merry Christmas, Dad. Yeah, so we're going to go to the hospital and, you know, celebrate together. I mean, we can only go one at a time, so we'll probably do shifts like we have been. Safe, yeah, is better than sorry. Exactly. And let's just say that, you know, He's going to need some intense care for the next couple of weeks at least, maybe a couple of months. And we've been trained on a couple different things, like helping him in and out of a car and walking with his cane. So he can walk with a quad cane. He's been doing pretty well with that, but he gets winded very quickly, like after about a 30-foot walk, and then he's completely winded. The bear looks concerned for her. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's interesting, too. The other thing that, just as far as packaging goes, you can see that they have like the skyline in the background of Heart Lake City. So there's like this bridge that reminds me of San Francisco. And you have the, I guess, the city of Heart Lake City. And that's funny, that has a heart in the background. But yeah, I just don't understand why they would put a painted face on her, but it looks like all the other girls are normal. So, and as you know, these Friends cubes, they come with also a surprise animal. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and delve into this, and I'll be honest with you, I don't really like this packaging. You know, this kind of, and here, I'll turn it kind of this way. So you can see it's kind of this, I don't know, angular shape. And I think it's because these cubes are so small that it makes it look like you're getting something bigger than what you really are. And here's the question mark for the animal. So it'll be a flamingo of some sort, and we'll have to see. So we're cheering on for lavender. We're hoping lavender is the color that we get. But, you know, I'll be happy with any of them. But that's kind of like, can we get the lavender one? And there's this tab at the bottom with a piece of tape. And like I said, I don't really like this packaging. It's clunky. It's clunky at best. And I don't know what packaging would be better, but you can't really stack these either, at least with other boxes. Like if you're storing them, you could stack them. But anyway, so here we go. There's our little cube, and in lovely shade of coral. It is adorable, and as you can see, kind of, it's got this little like a, what is it, a silver pen type of little shape. I think this is the third wave of these Friends cubes. Yes. And at least this one, they took advantage, excuse me, they took advantage of the front, because the other ones were plain. You got orange and teal flamingos. Oh, okay, so let's see what we got here. So this should open up. So here we go. And if you've never opened one of these, then this is the mystery one. Okay, any bets out there? Any bets on which one we have? Like I said, I want the lavender one. Okay, I don't see any bets there. You keep mine with the video case shells. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I think that's the teal. That's a nice color. I like that. White. No, we got the teal. So what's interesting is that Alexander 23 bought a couple of these sets. So having, you know, this teal one, and you said you got orange as well? Yeah, so that's nice. Okay, and I should have mentioned too, inside the box is also the instructions. So, and I think, oh, there's more. I see. So in order to fit these larger pieces, which wouldn't go inside the cube, they had to create this package. And there's more. Wait, there's more. I think these are stickers. Do I have all the colors? No, I think that's my first flamingo, actually. So, oh wow, look at these stickers. Those are dope, yo. I think I'm gonna hold on to these, because these look like you could use them like on a side of a building, like for kind of fancy graffiti or an artist's rendition. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the stickers. But if, as you remember, we did a sticker hack when we were talking about the shrimp boat, when I put the stickers on that. So if you missed that episode, I'm going to clip it. It was on Twitch, and I'll clip that section of the hack. And a part of that came from a conversation on one of the Tricky Bricks episodes, I think between Holly and Blair. And then I said, oh, I gotta try that. Save those stickers, exactly. Save those stickers. So you can see it's not a pamphlet, it's just a fold out. You built and then parted it out. Yeah, this one I'm probably gonna part out as well. So I think one of the other things that's really nice in this set is that you have these 2x6s with the snot on the side. And the last time I saw these were in those troll sets. So the troll sets used these a lot as well. So I'm just gonna, let me move some of this out of the way because I wanted to show you that we did finish the Hidden Side Shrimp Boat. And when Joel arrives, I'll show him that the crate that came with the tractor he sent to me, I ended up using the crate for this as well. Oops. That tree just fell down. Put that tree back on. Yeah. So I don't know if everybody has finished their shopping. I think I just finished my shopping. I may have told you that my nieces and nephews, all they want is cash. So I actually did go to the bank to get some nice bills. And this was kind of interesting. The bank said that they're not getting fresh bills for a while. And I'm going, that's interesting. Because you probably have heard there's a coin shortage right now. And so a lot of people are asking, a lot of the vendors are asking for coins, which I'm kind of surprised about that there would be a coin shortage. Kermit Green modified snot plates were a nice addition. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see a little bit more of the action. I'm going to set this down in here. Yeah, so I don't know. These cubes, like Alexander 23 was saying, it's good for parts. Not sure as far as, long term, if you want to keep these around. Plus, these cubes are kind of awkward to use. I do know that Brickworm has used these cubes for some of her mocks, which is interesting. She made this, I think for her candy baby that she had. I'm trying to remember, I think it was like Super Candy Baby. I think she made a pink palace using like so many of these pink sets. Just Venmo people presents. Then you don't have to see them either. Pro introvert tip. Well, I can't see them anyway because apparently they're all sick right now. They don't have COVID, but they have some sort of cold or flu or something. And as you know, my dad's in the hospital right now, so I'm not going to see my nieces and nephews for the holidays, unfortunately. But going back to Cornado's point, so I went to the bank and I got some nice bills for them. And my brother jokingly says that his kids are like mercenaries. All they want is cash. So it's like, okay, if that's what they want cash only, that's what we'll give them. Yeah. But yeah, Venmo. In fact, my nephew, he sent me a note before his birthday. And he goes, Aunt Naomi, I'm getting ready to go on a trip, and can I have my money, my birthday money ahead of time? He gave me his Venmo account. And I'm like, okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's the new day and age we're living in, folks. And that's why I really appreciate, when Joel took the time to actually do a wax sealed envelope with calligraphy. I mean, that's something you just don't see anymore. Everybody is doing, kind of, as they jokingly say, phoning it in. Now, here's something interesting. This is a watermelon piece that's printed on a green head. So this they want over here. I'm not sure what this is all about. Did you build this, Maraid? I know that Alexander 23 built it, but I just was curious. Palm to face in getting too old for this. Oh, as far as getting too old for doing Venmo and such? In fact, I'm going to go ahead and build the character because I have her pieces all together. So I believe this is Andrea that we are building. So this torso is actually quite beautiful. That's a nice torso there. Nice kind of... In fact, this reminds me of my nieces. They were big into gymnastics, and they often had very colorful leotards and things that they wore for their competitions. Yeah, my youngest niece is still, she's in college and she's competing for Sacramento State, and the other one graduated but helped San Jose State win several competitions, so they're quite good. The new generation is wild to me. Yeah, it's a cute set. I love the full-size watermelon. Yeah, the full-size watermelon is cool. Now there's supposed to be a dot in here. Let me put this here where they want this. There's supposed to be like a quarter round, which is a wedge. There it is. So we have the wedge. So watermelon wedge, which in a way is a bit stereotypical. I don't know, Lego. I don't know. I'm not too happy with that. Did they really have to put watermelon in with the Andrea kit? I mean, come on. Seriously, that's kind of building on stereotypes. Anyway, that's my take. I think they could have picked something else. They didn't have to go with the watermelon. But, well, maybe they're okay with the watermelon. They probably should ask. But, yeah. So we got a little camera that we're building here. A little camera. And the camera sits onto this. Oh no, Melissa McGee. Oh gosh. So, Cornado or Glenn, if you got some time. The new generations are anti-bank. Yeah, they are anti-bank. That's true. Why is this not seating on here? This is... Okay. What did I miss? Am I supposed to put a stud on here? Oops. I was supposed to put a white stud on here. Hold up. And I'm trying to figure out how to mount that camera onto the pole. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Okay, they told us in the instructions. Let me move Andrea out of the way. Let's see. It's supposed to be in here. It's not clutching though. That doesn't make sense. Ah, here we go. Okay, that one clutched. There we go. Okay. Andrea is an Italian name. Is watermelon Italian? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I was thinking, maybe this isn't Andrea. I thought Andrea was the African American one. Is she not? Is this, am I thinking about the wrong character? Which one is this? This is like, wait a minute. Let me check. I may be off here. Did they say which character comes in here? Or is this Mia, maybe? No, Mia is the one with the red head, right? It doesn't, usually they say the name of the friend. Okay, we know that's Stephanie, right? We know Stephanie, Mia. That's Emma, right? And maybe this one's Andrea? And maybe this is Olivia? I don't know. I don't know. She's allergic to mango. Okay. I'm just saying, if this was, it may be wrong, I may be wrong, so please correct me if I am, but if Olivia, this is Olivia, okay. Now, is Olivia the African-American character? Or is she the Italian-American character? So, I'm not only taking name origins, I'm no idea on Friends. They all look the same to you. Well, you should know Stephanie is the ringleader. So, like I said, Cornado and I are building a storyline about, you know, this whole thing. I shouldn't say a happy ending. It's a resolved ending. It's an uplifting ending. So thank you for the laugh, though. I appreciate that. Olivia's Flamingo Cube. Okay, but I still don't know the answer, though. Is Olivia the African-American character? Because if she is, then Watermelon is a bit kind of stereotypical and not too cool with that, if that's the case. Okay, so let's see. All right, so now they want her in the left side of the cube. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. All right, so these things are cool because they just slide in like this, and they clutch on the back using those snot pieces. So there she is. And like I said, I'm not putting the stickers on. Okay, and they want this 1x6 up here. She looks brown for sure. Yeah. And like I said, I'm just saying that's like, I'll tell you this story about this guy I dated. And his stepmother gave me a gift of a sushi, they were candles shaped like sushi, sushi rolls. And it was kind of like, gee, what do I say to this? I mean, she goes, oh, I thought you'd like this. Is that because it's shaped like sushi? Is that why? Like, it was one of the tackiest things I had gotten, but, you know, what do you do? It's like you say, thank you. That's very kind of you to think of me that way. And I just saw another post by this guy who said his grandmother, who happens to be named Karen, which was kind of interesting, that he posted this letter that she sent to his African-American wife about the black pearls she was leaving her. And he had a facepalm emoji on there. Okay, this is pretty cool. Look at these. Oh my gosh. We've got these really, really cool. This is fabric too. It's not plastic. It's fabric. So it's like that cape kind of fabric. So we got this going down here. And I closed this because it says when you open it like this that it's supposed to be on that side. So I just went ahead and closed it. Just easier. And then this one goes on top of this. Very, very cool. Hold it. It's losing my grip. Losing my grip on a lot of things. Losing my grip on reality. Losing my grip on this. I love that layered look. Here, let me zoom out just a hair. That is adorable. That is freaking adorable. Whatever Olivia's genetics, she likes watermelon. I guess she does. I guess she does. And like I said, I'm sensitive to that because I'm a person of color, and I have gotten gifts that were they thought were ethnically appropriate. Another gift I got was a woman gave me a perfume that had a Chinese name to it, and it was kind of like, yeah, we thought you'd like this. It's like, thank you, I think. So if I were to have put the stickers on, those large stickers would have been put on the back. Show you the drawing. So here's the drawing of the those stickers that would have gone onto the back, which would have made it more colorful. But I want to keep those stickers because those stickers look like they'll be really, really nice. So I'm holding on to those. You're questioning her diet when she's inside a giant flamingo head. That's right. Who am I to judge? It's so true. You know, when you put it that way, Cornado, then yeah. You know, it's like she's going to be inside a giant flamingo head eating her watermelon, so, you know, why should I question her diet? Okay, so we got that, and it looks like we're going to be building another sub-build using this, so yeah. But I think that there are some companies, I'll give you an example. Pixar went through a lot of trouble to make sure that when they created Coco, that they were as authentic as they could be to the community that they were representing in that movie. You know, they went out and they talked with you know, they did research, they did focus groups, you know, they did all of that. We all know the watermelon is only to coax an animal into a flamingo head trap anyways. Right. Exactly. Yeah, what would Cindy the Cynical Crab say about this? Yeah, so we got a name now for the Cynical Crab, which I'm really happy with. Cindy the Cynical Crab is like, I love Heart Lake City. I can just hear her saying that. I love Heart Lake City. Just give me my cup of coffee, would you? Yeah. All right, so we got that. And we're making like a small tree. And you get this nice limb, this little lime green. And one of my favorite pieces, the sprout. The sprouts can be used everywhere. So sprout's going to secure that down so it stays in place. And it looks like our mystery flamingo goes right here. So that's adorable. I'm so glad. I'm if I didn't get the lavender, then teal is pretty cool. In fact, let me show you. Here, let me see if I can. Like I said, I'm sorry that my camera is. Look at that. Look at the face. It looks like got like maybe a little pink little bill and some yellow feet. And it looks like let's look at this a little more closely. Yeah, there's some, you can see that there's some shaping there on the mold to give it that feathery kind of look. Hey, happy holidays, Zach Martinez. How are you? What if that is really how flamingos worked? You never know. I mean, have you ever seen a flamingo? Don't they eat fish too? Or am I thinking of pelicans? I guess I'm thinking of pelicans. Yeah, maybe it could be pelican-like. Something like that. Okay, so we have a few more things to put on the edge here. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting holiday season for me this year. One thing I'm also bummed about is it's going to snow in Seattle on Christmas. I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to be able to see snow. I think I have to turn this way for it to fit into the case. Yeah, they've been projecting snow and I'm like, oh, I could have been enjoying snow this year. I got the teal flamingo. Mine was purple. Yeah, I was hoping for the purple one. But that's okay. Teal's cool. And this is not fitting. This, it's like the frogs. Maybe this isn't supposed to be the frog. Because the butt is a little too big. That frog has, it's all about the base on this frog. Unless I put it in this way. Because if I try to put it in sideways, you can see it kind of butts up against it. Literally. It might snow in Seattle? Oh, I thought it was. I thought it looked like it was going to snow. Which means to Seattle that it won't snow. Okay. Alright, so this goes right into here. So you got that nice little scene. I guess the frog is pointing this way. I'm guessing. So for those of you who built it, I'm assuming that's correct. And let's see if this will still close. Yes, it will still close. Awesome. Let's see, but wait, there's more. Is there more? No. Because I have all these leftover pieces. That's why I'm wondering, what did I miss? Did I miss something with the, Because I have oh, I know. These are supposed to go onto the top of the branch here. So I'm supposed to put a couple of these on the branches. Wait, so wait. Not quite done yet. Let's see. Yeah, one goes here. And we've got another one here. And I forgot to mention that culturally appropriate gifts do not exist and are problematic at best. Yeah, maybe you've gotten the same thing, Doc. Like I said, I can name 2 instances where, and what do you say to somebody? I mean, they're trying to be nice, right? So they're giving you something they think you'll like, but they really don't know you. I think that's the part that kind of bothers me. Is like, and then if you say something, then they'll say, well, I was trying to be nice to her, and she didn't like my gift. Just get me a regular gift. Exactly. You don't have to get me a special gift based on my ethnic background. Maybe you should ask me what kind of food I like to eat. Or, you know, that's the other thing when people meet you and they say, hey, I love sushi. You want to go to a sushi restaurant? I'm sure you love it. Like, you're assuming I like sushi, which I do, but, you know, that's the other thing. But anyway, this is a very cool little set. And like I said, I'm not going to put on the stickers. Oops, wrong set of stickers. Where are those stickers? Where did I put the stickers? These are the ones from the helicopter. And then these are the ones for this. And I would have to say A+ for the stickers. Look at those colors there. I'm going to have to think about how to use these. Like, these would be great in a restaurant. Like mural paintings in a restaurant or something. Like a Caribbean restaurant that you might want to build for a mock. Actually, this might fit in Fantasy Town, Cornado. You might have a Fantasy Town type of establishment. You don't like sushi, okay. That's the thing. Trying to be nice isn't actually being nice. It's an attempt and it can be wrong. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that if you say something about it, and then all of a sudden they get upset because it's like, you made this political. It says 4+. Well, you're plus, right? Okay. I will say, I think my favorite part of this is these little feathers on top. That was very clever. And I didn't know. I guess you have this buildable section here. You have this buildable section here, as well as on the back of these. So you know I do those 3-in-1 builds on the book builds, those storybooks. I might have to do some kind of builds on these as well. Me loves sushi. Okay, so I don't know. What did you think, Zach and Alexander 23? Did you like this one? I do say I like this one better than the dog one that I did before. And I also think it's kind of sad that Emma got a painted face and all the other ones did not. So you saw something every time now, just when someone mentions Oriental. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you try to explain to them that Asian is probably a better term to use, and they don't understand. So I've gone beyond trying to explain things to people. Okay, so here's another brochure that came into the package. And this kind of gives you a sense of, and oh gee, they put the watermelon in her hand. So, I'll have to ask Cece what she thinks about this. Cece might have an opinion. Flamingo has better parts, hands down. Oh yeah, and if you were to put those stickers on, I mean, look how beautiful those are, and it really goes well with this, the green and the coral. And I do like the color palette. The color palette is gorgeous. So I would say of the Friends cubes that I have built, this is probably one of my favorites. So once again, you get another cool little set inside this package. So this was the Friends cube, and here's just to give you a sense of Heart Lake City. You do like the compactness of this set. It's a nice portable playset. Yes, definitely. Yeah, and here's just a sense of some of the other, you know, designs that they have for Heart Lake City, in case you wanted to buy more. All right, so we are going to put this aside. Like I said, the thing that kind of drives me crazy about this is this weird packaging. This weird packaging that they have for this, but I guess it also distinguishes it, right? You can find it pretty easily if you're going to the store. Okay, and we did have quite a few extra pieces, as you can see from the bag. And I'm gonna Oh, maybe I should put this in my sorting tray. In fact, for those of you who missed it, here's my portable sorting tray that I bought while I'm here. And the hack that I was mentioning earlier is that you put this, oops, sorry, you put these in, you line them with these cupcake liners. So if I pull this out, let's see here. So there you go. So you can easily thumb through those, and separately from the rest of your case. If she was darker skin tone, the watermelon would be more offensive, inappropriate, but they're limited to food, and giving her a donut or pizza isn't healthy enough for friends. I'm just saying that the watermelon's questionable in my mind. So you can see what I put in here are studs and flowers. So I'm gonna put this like right here so you can see. I can do that separately. And I've got a bunch of studs and flowers too. Time to create more healthy food options. I agree. Well, they have apples and carrots, some of those things too. So I'm just gonna put these studs and these in here. And I have dots. So dots and slopes. And there's a special, I'm going to consider this an accessory. So I have this little bin over here for friends accessories. So I'm going to put that in there. And then, like I said, I just wanted to demonstrate the cupcake hack, cupcake liner hack, in case you have never seen that. Something you might want to try. I was putting some of my minifigs in here. I'm going to probably pick up another one to get that. Andrea appears to be the black one, and Olivia is probably more Hispanic, like Cuban or Mexican. See? I told you. I told you. Questionable. I think I should talk to the Women's Brick Initiative, because they do a lot of analysis of skin tones, and especially they were talking about a lot. And by the way, I'm pretty sure my slopes are in here, but hey, what can I do? I can lift this out and check. And thank you for getting that troll. My mods are awesome. You are awesome. And I just saw a part flip out of there. What happened? See, I can pull both of these out and check. Quick shooting Glenn. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Thank you for doing that. Alright, so one of these ended up in the wrong bin. Which one was it? See, these I have are dots primarily. And I thought I saw something pop over here, but I don't see something that doesn't belong in here. Okay, well, here it is. I think it's this one, yep. So you can see I have a 1x1 square, and that was in this bin over here. See? See how easy that was? What do you mean, told you? Are watermelons offensive for Hispanics as well? Oh, I thought this was Andrea. Oh, okay, you're right. This is Olivia. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I stand corrected. Thank you. So I put all my 1x1s in here. I was just throwing in a couple of minifigs because I was just seeing the size of this, and this size is actually good for that. Now, sprouts. I don't think I've had to sort sprouts yet, but I think if I remember right, I put some food items in here, maybe? Where did I put those? There they are. So I put the carrots in here, so I'm going to put the sprout in that one. Okay, that looks good. And I had put some small, I have small plates in here and larger plates in there, so, and here's a 2x4 tile. I think I could put that in there. Mia's the redhead, trouble, obviously, and Stephanie's blonde, obviously the ringleader. Emma has black hair, so maybe Asian. Yeah, we were thinking that maybe Emma's Asian, possibly. But at least they have different skin tones, which is nice. So, okay, so we agree that this is Olivia, and she's possibly the Hispanic one. So the watermelon thing, they were actually good to stay away from putting that into Andrea's cube, because then there probably would have been a revolt. Though I do still think it's kind of questionable, in my humble opinion. Okay, so I also have cherry. So I'm going to put that in with the fruit. So I've got, you know, pumpkins, carrots. Now I got a cherry in there. So this is just a small tray. You know what my collection looks like at home. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. So I may go to Michael's and get a bigger one, but I wanted to try this out, with the cupcakes to see if I got the right size. So anyway, okay, so we've done that. And we got rid of our extra pieces, so we just finished this adorable cube. And we are now going to work on this one, this Friends Buggy. And we all know about Stephanie's the ringleader. And I think this is also Andrea. Yeah, it is also Andrea. So we have this, the whole point of this set is to get all 5 of the Friends girls with the combination of the sets. And so we have this one with Stephanie and Andrea now. And they look like they're rescuing Dalmatian puppies. So, and if you know anything about 101 Dalmatians, it actually is kind of funny that they picked a Dalmatian. Mia's the redhead, yep. Okay, alright, so we'll go ahead and I think this one we can actually open as a tray. Yeah, we can. So once again, friends don't let friends use push tabs. And we're gonna open this up like a tray. So this might be another hack. Yeah, in fact, this will be a hack. We're gonna call this a hack as well. So we're gonna do, if anybody has ideas for a name of this segment of the weekly hack. Yeah, rescuing, exactly. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna send you a note, Cornado, with the storyline to make sure you're okay with all the images that we put together for Santa and on the Santa Maria. That's so great. That's why I love streaming, is you get these great ideas from the chat. So thank you, Glenn, for that. And we're gonna put together Stephanie rescuing the reindeer from Santa. So, and poor Santa has no security. He's all by himself. So the elves have to come to the rescue. And they're going to act as his security after that. I'm going to move this back just a little bit. Like I said, I have a gooseneck down cam right now. So there we go. That's not too bad. Do that. Oh, I forgot to mention. I have viewer mail. This is from Deneen McDermott. So she sent me a card. So before we get started on that, let me open this. I'm okay with whatever. I'm just trying to make you laugh, of course. Aw, thank you. You did a good job. Because, as you know, I'm not in a good place right now. My life has pretty much been turned upside down. And I'm still trying to cope with it. Oh, Hooded One's here. And P.T. McEwen. Hey, how are both of you? Happy holidays. I have viewer mail from my friend Brickworm. That is so cute. Look at that. So I'm just going to say, so this is from Will and Deneen McDermott. The warm, nostalgic feelings of Christmas bring thoughts of you and warm wishes for your happiness now and always. And she sent me a long letter, so I don't think I'm going to read this on the air, but I just wanted to mention that these are always fun because you get to kind of have the year in review. And I do want to mention, this is cute, that she did a rainbow quilt with the different emojis tiles. So, yeah. So I'll read that off air, but this is very, very sweet. So thank you. Thank you, Brickworm. Thank you for thinking about me over the holidays. So you can see that is fun. I might start doing that. I have a second one that I got from another friend of mine in Rochester, New York. And, you know, he sent me this whole thing about also, he had this, had to do some travel for work, and how, I've already mentioned this on the show, that I'm not really keen on having to get on an airplane in the, any time in the future. But he had this horrific trip where he ended up with like You know, a trip that would normally take, I don't know, 3 hours took like 16 hours, something crazy like that. Okay, so this is the stickers here. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see a better look on that. So once again, they have the paw with that little heartbeat thing in there. Vet 03, that's kind of cool. What is that? I am not sure what that is. That looks like checkerboard for like a, what do you call it? A picnic bench or something, but what in the world is that? Any guesses, chat? I have no clue what that is. So we'll find out. We'll find out as we start building this. So this one does come with a little booklet. And so, yeah, so PT and Hooded One, since you just joined, looks like bread. Oh, yeah, it could be bread. I don't know. All right, so we are going to have Stephanie and Andrea. So we have the two minifigs, or mini dolls, I should say, that we're going to build. And just since Hooded One is on here, and by the way, thank you, Hooded One, too, for making me laugh with the crabs having having beverages together. Just for Hooded One, I am dumping everything out into the box. Because he always says whenever he's on the chat, just dump all the pieces in. So there you go. I am doing that just for you, Hooded One. And we have named the crab, for those of you who just joined. The crab is named Cindy the Cynical Crab. And the Cynical Crab is holding that I love Heart Lake City. And if you say it with a sarcastic tone, it's actually perfect for her. It's like, I love Heart Lake City. Just love what they do there. So, anyway, bread crumbs, crabs and beers, or coffee. Not sure what's in the mug. That's true. That's true. With you never know when it comes to you know, what are they serving in Heart Lake City? What is it? That's funny. That sticker goes on a tan 1x2 tile for a sandwich. Oh, so it's like a panini marks or something? Something like that. Okay. Okay, we can roll with that. That's doable. Yeah, but I just think it's hilarious. Okay, so here we go. Here's Andrea. I'm going to just put these wheels outside because they're kind of clunky. And just remind me if I say, where did I put those wheels? They're right outside the box, Brickanista. Yeah. And we got some more torsos going on. Definitely something in the mug, gin or vodka. Well, take a look at Hooded One's Instagram post. Because he has like, I don't know, 8 or 9 crabs in a circle, all... You know, so in fact, it's almost like what you would see if crabs celebrated New Year's Day. They're all like hanging out and drinking from a variety of different glassware. We can roll with almost anything, exactly. It's the Brickanista Broadcast Network. We're sarcastic and, you know, we mock things. That's what we do here. And we don't shy away from controversy. I think that's the other thing. I was talking to Joel because he was saying, you know, you got to stick with your brand. You got to know what your brand is. And I go, well, I think I know what the brand is. I think, and it's funny because other streamers know if I'm in the chat and somebody does something that is like inappropriate, like there was one that was talking about rape, you know, in the chat, and I just called them out immediately. I was like, dude, that is not cool. You know, so they know. They know if the Brickanista's on, you better be on your best behavior. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but if you understand me, you know I have good intentions. So anyway, here's the Stephanie and Andrea, and I'll take her hair off so you can see the back print. So that's the only problem with these. They spend so much time working on the torsos, but then they hide them with the hair. So here, let me focus in so you can see the torsos a little bit better. So they kind of have, I don't know, like little mini vet jackets maybe? Is that what that is? Well, maybe not. More like tank tops. Brand is what I mark my livestock with. I didn't realize that you raised cows or livestock. So yeah, okay. This may be more like almost like a tube top. I don't know. I like I said, the attire that they give these characters, especially when they're rescuing animals, at least they have long pants, right? At least this one has long pants. That the baby elephant rescue, both of them were wearing shorts. So yeah, they're gonna slog around in the swamp in their shorts. All right, so there we go. But I know that the people who do hang out here understand my sense of humor, and they understand that. Yeah, love the gold vest. Yeah, exactly. It's like we're out to save some Dalmatians, so we need our gold vests on. Where's your gold vest? Make sure you got it on. Yeah, like I said, kind of weird. But Heart Lake City is cool with some of the, like I said, it's got a multi-ethnic society, but they do questionable things when it comes to the attire. I'll just put it that way. Okay, so we're going to make this buggy here. Make this buggy, and as you know, these are actually really cool pieces. These axles, the 2x2 with the little axle pins. And it looks like we might be building like a tow bar or something along those lines. Oh, look what we have here. In fact, I may need to use this for the those photos that we were working on, Cornado, that the walkie-talkie, because you know that I've got the big set now with the snowman set. Understand, perhaps, still working towards grok. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, the people who understand me know that when I say something in a sarcastic way, it's actually meant to enlighten people that maybe what they're doing maybe needs some adjustment. I'm just going to put these here so they're out of the way. These bigger plates. I know they don't go like this. I'm just getting them out of the way because they are kind of bulky. And then I'm looking for the 1x2 black with, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so I also, you know, I was talking about my nieces and nephews earlier about how they just want cash. So essentially I got them cash, and I put them into nice envelopes and tried to get nicer bills, but my brother says they're not going to care. But I said they actually will care, because if I'm giving them $30 each, I give them a fresh 20 and a fresh 10. Psychologically, that's nicer, right? Than if I gave them six crumpled up $5 bills, right? Because the value's the same, right? It's still $30, but would you as a kid rather have, you know, 6 crumpled $5 bills or a fresh 20 and a fresh 10? Oh, look at this. There's a nice chain in here. Love it. Yeah. So, I mean, there is there is that to think about. Not that they'll really think about that. These kids aren't really ones who, you know, think about, oh, gee, you know, Aunt Naomi comes out and watches all of my tournaments whenever she can. You know, I don't think that's on their minds right now. Okay, so this one is where the back is supposed to have this vet sticker on there. So we might put that on, maybe. I don't know. I'm on the fence about using the stickers. I think I'll wait for now. I'll zoom in a little bit. Move that up. Yeah, I don't know if you have nieces and nephews like that, but like Cornado was saying, you know, Venmo, it's like, oh, just Venmo me the money. Because I know one of my, I think either my mom or somebody got them gift certificates. It might have been me too last year. In fact, I think it was me. I think I got them like those gift certificates, like a MasterCard, something like that. And so you could use it anywhere, right? You didn't have to go to a specific store. Usually I get a Target gift certificate or something like that. But anyway, they said, Dad, can you just trade this for me for cash? So it's kind of like, you know, if that's all they want, they just want cash, then maybe I just want to give them cash. You know, be done with it. You know, who am I to judge? I mean, it's a new generation, right? This is what they do. This is what they like. So I don't know. I'm still trying to understand it all. But I also know that we actually live in a pretty good time, even despite all these problems with the pandemic and stuff. Our son said the same thing. He just wanted cash for Christmas. Okay. Well, he's a mercenary too. You can say that. It's like, are you a mercenary now? Did he ask you to just Venmo the money into his account? It's kind of like, send it off to this offshore account for me. And unmarked bills. I don't know. It is kind of funny. Unmarked bills to my Swiss bank account. I will send you the details later. Yeah. Like I said, I don't understand it, but who am I to judge? It's a new society that we have. We're anti-bank, y'all. No Venmo. He wanted cold, hard cash. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. So that's funny, though, that your son was saying, Dad, just give me the cash. You really have to give me a gift certificate? So this is cool. These 1x1s with the bar. So this is kind of, I think this is where the chain is going to attach later. But, yeah. Mercenary now. It's like, for Christmas I've decided to give you a Swiss bank account. Only use it for your mercenary deeds. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, well, this is, I'm hesitating because I feel like, did I miss a step? I missed a step. Yep, I forgot to put these here. I will say the Friends line has the nicest colors. They have some awesome colors when it comes to... I should give it in coins. I thought about that. I was explaining to my brother, I said, okay, so do they want cash in ones or fives or 20s or what do they want? And he goes, they won't care. I go, yes, they will. If I gave them $31 bills that were all crumpled and, you know, the old sock full of pennies. Merry Christmas, y'all. Yeah, I don't think they would go for that. They would say, that was our weird aunt who likes to work with Lego. She gave us a, you know, if they were smart, they would say, get me a Lego set that is like an elves Lego set or something, where it would be hard to find and it would be worth something, right? If they held on to it and then decided to flip it later or trade with somebody, but they're not like that. One of my nephews might be like that, but not quite. We have $100 strap of $1 bills. He will be excited. Oh, you actually did that. You actually went in and got 100 $1 bills. Do they still use $1 coins in the U.S.? Yeah, there are still $1 coins. The Sacagawea coin is one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, they still do $1 coins. I think they still have Susan B. Anthony's in circulation and the Sacagawea coins. I don't think, well, I think if you had, what is it, the Kennedy $50, or is it a Kennedy dollar? There's a silver dollar out there. that is a pretty cool option as well. Okay, these also are supposed to have, I think, a sticker on them. Yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna put the sticker on, but we are gonna put these on here. Went to the bank. They're not new bills, but he will be excited. Okay. Well, you know your son, so that's pretty cool. $100 as a strap of bills. Okay. Hey, you know, if that's what he wants and that's what you got him, he'll be happy. Yeah, and like I said, my nephew, before his birthday in October, he sent me a text message. So here's the thing. He didn't bother to call me. He sent me a text message and asked for the money in Venmo. And then he just texted me a thank you, Aunt Naomi. So that's why when you get a handwritten note in calligraphy with a wax stamp that was also painted in gold, that is pretty special. So that's why, you know, in this day and age, you know, kids are like, just send me the money. Send me the money. That's all I want. Like, okay. That's cool. But that makes me feel old, though, too. It's kind of like, why can't you, like, write me a letter? And I'm sure the kids are like, oh, she wants me to write her a letter. Like, that is so old school. Can't I just send her a text message? Can't she be happy with that? Yeah, I can just hear them now. I don't even know if they watch my streams. That is very cute. This little handlebar on the top clip. We do have our son write thank you cards for Christmas and birthday gifts. Writing is a lost art. Exactly! That's how this generation communicates. I know. It's like sending a text. I'm sure that's what's going to happen on Christmas Day. I'll just get a bunch of text messages. Merry Christmas, Aunt Naomi. When the kids started asking for cash directly, I was, what did you get me this year? They stopped asking for cash. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess, you know, it's a new age. It's a new age. But don't forget, they also have other challenges that we didn't have as much. For example, I never had to worry when I went to school about, you know, a shooter coming in. I mean, that's pretty scary. That's the thing that I really feel bad that this generation has to deal with that. You know, the fact that they have to do drills in school for an active shooter, I mean, that's so sad. Okay, I'm not sure if this, okay, this is the chain. I'm looking for just regular studs here. Alright, let's see what my options are. Yeah, so, you know, I asked because the last time I was in the US, I got a bunch of $1 coins. I still have a bunch of them lying around. Oh, you should hold on to those. Those will be worth something. Yeah, no, $1 coins are not that common, but they are still in circulation. So, yeah. Okay, I'm still confused about this particular, here, I'll show you. This is the instructions, and it's asking for, it could be a trans yellow, maybe? Trans yellow stud? I'm looking for all the studs in here, and I haven't found a trans. Ah, there we go. I think we have, there's a trans green, and I think I saw a trans yellow here. There we go. Okay, took a while to get to that. Alright, so I need to find 2 trans yellows. Okay. Oh no, it was just here. There it is. Alright, so we got our 2 trans yellows, and then I've got to get another one of these. There it is. Okay. Alright, back into the bowl, or back into the box with you. And let me do this. So sad when they grew up. I gave them $10 in Sacagawea coins. It was Metal Guilt. Metal Guilt. Not Jewish, but love me some dreidel and winning all the chocolate coins. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, dreidels are fun. Okay. So I'm just making sure these are up this way. Actually, you know how much I love my Dr. Brown's root beer. Well, I do know of a place here where I can get it, and it's called Chompy's Deli. And Chompy's is a Jewish style deli here, and oh my gosh, they have so many cool things. And one of the other things I really like is during the holidays is rugula, and they have like 4 different kinds that you can get from there. So yeah, sometimes I might have to consider, dropping my vegan diet for a few days so I can have some eggs and dairy, so I can have some pastries like that. Christmas is only fun with children. No, that is not true. That is not true. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Christmas can be fun without kids. No, don't say that. No, no, no. Or as that meme goes, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, I think what I like about Christmas and New Year's and the holidays, Thanksgiving and all of that is it gives you the opportunity to think about other people instead of yourself. And that's the one thing, and it's more exciting for kids because of Santa and all of that, but the whole thing about gift giving and doing things for others, that's why I love Secret Santas. When I was building that thing for Rob Ketcherside, the 3-in-1 build, I had so much fun doing that. And just the look on his face when he saw it and he saw the features of it, I mean, that's the thing. Christmas is all about giving and sharing and loving. You don't need kids for that. Exactly. Thank you, Mairead. Thank you, Mairead. I totally agree. Totally agree that there's more to Christmas than Santa and kids and gifts and all of that. So, and my recommendation next year for you, Doc, is to sign up for Secret Santas because they're a lot of fun. Oh no, 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 no. Walking in the sand. Remember walking hand in hand in the sand, yeah. Don't get me wrong, the wonder of kids is great, but yeah, I also think though the commercialization part is kind of, I mean, that's how our society in the US, our economy is driven by consumerism, right? And that's part of the reason why, Christmas and, Thanksgiving, if you think about it, Thanksgiving was moved up a week in order to allow a greater shopping season for the Christmas holiday season. You're in 2 Secret Santas. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in 3. And I had so much fun shopping for other people and wrapping the gifts and building and doing those things. So I built 2 ornaments specifically for other people because they wanted ornaments, on their list. In Rob Ketcherside's case, he wrote down that he loves azure blue or medium azure, and he also likes Christmas. That's his favorite holiday. So I built that whole Christmas thing. It isn't magical. It's just giving stuff. Okay, we're going to have to, turn that frown upside down. We're going to have to change that Grinch-like attitude of yours. You can make Christmas a nice time. I mean, look at what's happening with me right now. With everything happening with my dad, even though that has sucked, I'll be honest with you, it has sucked big time. Especially because I get woken up in the middle of the morning when, like this morning is a good example. I thought I didn't have anything till 1 o'clock because I was supposed to meet the hospital for that. The meaning of the gift makes it special. Yeah, this year is again a weird Christmas. We are again in lockdown, yeah. Well, it's a very weird Christmas for me because my dad has been in the hospital since November 29th. So he's been in there a long, long time. And, you know, for me, I think about how lucky he is because, you know, his full use of his arms is not back, but he's got his left arm that he can use, and he can walk. You know, he suffered a spinal cord injury, so that is serious stuff. And yeah, so it's given me a whole new perspective. I will say that. I'm thankful, but I'm also, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me get this right. I'm also cautious because I know he's getting older, and you know, it's not easy as you get older for recovery. Oh, Matthew Builds Bricks is here. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we are talking about my dad being in the hospital, and also about how the spirit of giving. And since you're on, that's another person that Matthew and I exchange gifts. At least this is the second time we've exchanged gifts. And we were talking about the whole spirit of giving and how you're good, Merry Christmas. Yeah, and I belong to 3 Secret Santas this year. And then Matthew and I have been exchanging gifts, and then some other people that I am fairly close to. So you know, that whole thing. How old is my dad? He's almost 90. He'll be 90 in April. So yeah, he's up there. And that's part of the reason why I drove down in a hurry, because my mom thought he was on his last legs. My mom seriously thought he was going. And so she told me, you have to get down here now. And of my dad being my dad being a fighter, for those of you who don't know, my dad was in the U.S. Air Force for 9 years. So he's a tough dude. He does not give up. And even when I watch him working on his right arm, he's definitely, you know, he's working hard, but it's not easy for him. And like I said, he's almost 90, so he's up there. Okay, I'm looking for, what did I do with the plate? Oh, there they are. They're right in front of me. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, so like I said, I drove down here in a hurry, and I didn't bring a lot of my stuff. And the biggest things that, you know, most of the things that I look at, do I really need them? Probably not. So I'm not too concerned, but I've been gone for almost a month. You know, it'll be a month on January 3rd. And can you imagine just leaving in a hurry? Like you didn't bring all your groceries with you. Asian parents live forever. Possibly. But you can imagine just the stress of my dad being in the hospital, the family drama. I've mentioned this in my previous stream about I'm not the golden child. My brother's the golden child. I am the black sheep of the family. So it's like, and Asian parents are like, they mean well, but they also don't understand. They don't understand what it means to be an entrepreneur. They value things like, you know, being a lawyer or a teacher or a doctor or whatever. So yeah, having a steady job, doing those kinds of things. So whenever I come home, it's always a discussion about, you know, my life and my lifestyle. So it's always kind of like, you know, why do you spend so much time on Lego and blah blah blah? Why can't you be more like your brother? And yeah, so there's that. Me too. Black sheep stick together. Yeah. Well, I think what I've come to the realization too is that in the end, and I think if Hooded One's still here, oh, he just left. Too bad. Well, Hooded One had mentioned in a stream, you know, if you really want to stay in Seattle, it doesn't serve anybody if you're sad. You know, if you're doing things just for other people. The love of the brick, exactly. So I'll send a note to Hooded One separately if he's gone already. But that was a really nice note. He just said, you know, Yeah, it's hard, but if you're sad because you're not doing what you love to do, that doesn't make for, a good time either. I'm the Vanta black sheep of the family. Okay. This is an interesting conversation. It seems like several of us feel ostracized or left out of the family dynamic. And this is why I mentioned on a previous stream that I have a lot of friends in the LGBTQ community, and part of that is because I completely understand that some of them, when they came out to their parents did not accept them, and made their life much harder when this was the time they really needed the support of their family. And so I totally get that. And I do have my mom to thank too, because I may have mentioned that my mother used to work in the fine jewelry department at Macy's. So she would often bring her LGBTQ friends home, and she was often the plus one for some of her gay friends because they couldn't come out at the time. So, what they would do is they'd ask my mom to accompany them to banquets and other things. And my dad was totally cool with that because he didn't want to go to like a black tie affair. So, but anyway, you get two responses. Oh, that is cool, or oh, isn't that a kid's toy? Yes, it is art, engineering, and a great outlet for creativity. Yes, I know. See, this is why it's so good to have A-foles that you can hang out with who understand and appreciate what you do and can keep that encouragement going. And I mentioned this too, that, you don't see a lot of Asian people doing this streaming like this. I think I can name 4 or 5 of us who do this because it's not well accepted in the Asian community be streaming, right? They don't understand it. Move away from your family. It's amazing what 7,000 miles does for family. That's my point, is I did move away. I was in Seattle and now I'm back. Yeah, my people. I know. Yeah, so I'm honestly, I really appreciate this community because it is, you understand me better than I think my family does, which is unfortunate. But I do feel a camaraderie and a kinship with all of you here. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me and listening to me, making me laugh, and because it's been hard. It's been, like I said, I have a combination of medical drama with my dad, family drama with my mom and my brother, and then the homesickness that I feel because I really miss Seattle. And yeah, it's been rough, and then the holiday drama on top of that. So yay, yay, we get all of that all wrapped in one. So I find that having this as an outlet, and for some of you who are on the Discord server, I also posted about a coloring book that I've been using to de-stress. So I also do those adult coloring books. So instead of alcohol or drugs, I color. I color and clean. I find cleaning is also something I do that's therapeutic. So if you notice, I'm making this little sub-build here. And it's got this little Technic brick with this little axle, pin to axle here. How is Sarah doing? She's doing great. I mean, that's the other thing, is that she has kept me so chill because she'll be just like so happy just to go for a walk or to just enjoy the fact that it's not snowing. So, even though I'm missing the fact that I'm missing out on the snow or the potential snow in Seattle, she's just like enjoying this, beautiful weather. I enjoy a good bottle of wine or two. Oh, no, it's okay. You can have wine. I'm just talking about how, people use different strategies to cope with stress, right? And alcohol and drugs tend to be some of that. And I'm not a saint. I've gone down that road before myself. But I think what I find interesting is that, it's a way to cope. People overeat. That's another thing people do, is that they eat a lot when they're coping with stress. I've been very fortunate because when I found adult coloring books, it was like, and if you read the research, what it is that it gives you an opportunity to focus on something. It's like a way to meditate without, formal meditation. So I've been very excited about this. And then, I don't draw very well. So that's the other reason. If I could draw and just draw and do the whole thing, then I would do that. But I can't. So I color. I get these coloring books and I just do that. Coloring is therapeutic. Exactly. And I found these really cool watercolor pencils. So you can go in and use them as, multiple layers, and you can get layering effects. So I've been having fun with that. And then the other thing that I've been doing is just, when I get stressed, I just, if I grab my coloring book in the middle of a heated conversation with my family, they don't mind. They don't mind that I'm coloring. If I bring out my Lego, then it's like, why are you doing that? Why aren't you paying attention? Blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like, for some reason, coloring is more accepted than Lego. So that's another thing, is I don't do my Lego in front of my family because I know it bothers them. So I don't do it. My brother gets it. In fact, he told me that he went to the Lego store to get something for me. It was like, that's cool. That's nice, because he knows that Lego is something I'm into, right? But if I were to break out a Lego set in front of my mother, wouldn't get it. And we talked about this too, that you love your watercolor pencils too. Yes! The other thing, Mairead, I'll have to talk with you about this offline, is that I was reading more about these pencils, and apparently you can use them dry or wet, similar to watercolor. And I hadn't tried that yet. I've been using them dry the whole time. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Always do the Lego. No, trust me, if I did the Lego in front of my parents, it would cost more drama and aggravation, and honestly, I don't need that. I do not need that. I do not need that with my parents. And that's why, since Matthew Builds Bricks is on, and people like Matthew and Bubs and Lava Bat who have parents who are supportive of that hobby, you should treasure them, because that is really something special. Now this is interesting. This is like on a rocker, so I guess you can fold it in for some reason. I don't know. This is weird. Can't do a group build with the family. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, not my family. I could with my brother, and I could with my nephews, but my nieces have no interest. My mother thinks it's a waste of time, and my dad would not. He would be okay with it, but no. That's why we were talking about Lego Masters, right? It's like, oh gee, now I have this heartstring story that I could put in, that, yeah, my dad almost died, and he had this spinal cord injury, and he's having a hard time walking, and Lego has been therapeutic for him. Or I could have built a story, I could have staged it, and I could have brought Lego into the hospital room and taken a few pictures, but that's definitely not the case. It's not the case. And this is why sometimes I wonder, when you see those stories, like, are those authentic or did they stage them? I just learned about watercolor paper, which is dried paint on swatches. Ooh, that sounds cool. Brenda, Art, and Jess uses them. Oh, I'm going to just check that out. You and I need to have a conversation about watercolor and such. Because a long time ago, I did do some watercolor experiments. And I can't find those paintings, but when I saw these watercolor pencils, I said, this is awesome. Can combine two of the things I love to do. Okay, there's a green. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, where is the trans? All right, there it is. So I guess this is supposed to be like a little bit of water, maybe a waterfall. Think abstract. Oops. Think in abstract concepts. What terrible parents. No, they're not terrible. They're Asian. they're just, it's just a different cultural thing. So I would not expect this Christmas to get any Lego from my parents. In fact, I think I've told the story that all the Lego I've gotten in the past was from school. You know, I went to public school and I didn't have, you know, very wealthy parents. And so, you know, we didn't have, you know, those like I would not be unwrapping an at. Can you imagine? I'm living in Scottsdale, and there is this place called McCormick Village, which has a lot of these homes that are in, you know, compounds where they have gated communities and a guard at the front gate and such. And I have no doubt some of those families will probably be getting Titanics and, you know, the at and those huge sets, and maybe they'll be building as a family, but no, not my family. No. No. No, 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 no. Oh, look. We've got a translucent pink mug. That might look good with Cindy, huh? Cindy might like that. Cindy the cynical crab. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think you're right. It is a sandwich panini mark. So we're building a sandwich. Here, let me get that out of the way. Yeah, we're almost done, actually. Look, those are all the things we have left. And we have just one little Dalmatian in here. So once again, no parents, just the Dalmatian. So are they really rescuing it? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, so it looks like, I guess this is maybe some lunch meat, that little dot there, and we have a green one for, I think, lettuce. Yeah, no, like I said, they're very kind parents, but they show their affection in different ways. They don't do it through Lego. Lego is not the way they show affection. Okay, so there we go. So there's our little sandwich, and then this would be what I didn't know what it was. That would go on top is like the grill marks of the sandwich. Victim, exactly, the puppy. The puppy is the target. It's like Stephanie has her mind on that. Maybe, here's another part of the backstory. Maybe she is a descendant of Cruella de Vil. Think about it. Think about it. 100 and maybe this is the first of 101 that she's collecting. Okay, I know this is twisted part of this channel. For those of you who are new, who are listening for the first time, yes, sarcasm, cynicism, and satire are very, very important here. We're all here to help enable you in any way you need. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, the fact that I'm even doing this late at night, because don't forget, I'm on mountain time now, so I'm starting at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. And, you know, my parents are like, why are you spending so much time building Lego and talking to the computer? You know? Yeah. Okay, so for those who built this set, I don't know if Alexander23 is still here or Zach. It says to put the Dalmatian like right on the tile, so it's not even clutched. So I guess because that tile is supposed to have the picnic sticker, this sticker on it, but it just sits there. It doesn't actually clutch to anything. It seems weird, but maybe it's easier for them to grab it in the buggy. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We all need your therapy sessions. Oh, I'm glad you think of this as a therapy session. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I think about, it's all about, I mentioned this last time, it's all about the why. You know, Simon Sinek talks about this in his lectures about people will gravitate to you not because of the what, as far as what you're doing, but the why you do it. And so, you know, for me, part of it is therapy, part of it is I'm acting as a voice that isn't out there. You know, if I stop streaming, that's one less woman's voice out there. And I've had this discussion with Mairead online too, that, you know, sometimes you need to have that voice. Okay, I think they want this here, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I see, the wrench. Okay, the wrench is going to attach to this. Alright, so I guess this is what a trapped puppy got trapped by the tree, and that they're gonna go save it. I don't know. It doesn't clutch there because these are a play feature. Okay. All right. So this puppy is just like sitting there, and I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So the tree has fallen over. So that's how it starts, and then they attach. Oops. They attach this to that little inkwell piece. Oops. Oops. Yeah, it was attached. Alright, I think I just need to straighten this out. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now this, I guess this puppy is... Oh no! I've got this mug in front of me and I can't get out and this tree is behind me. Somebody come save me. It's like, oh, we'll save you. Let's get this tree out of the way. Oh, look, the tree's out of the way. Now we can get to you. Now we can get to you, my pretties. Okay, so once again, another rescue set where the animal in question supposedly needs rescuing, but they don't actually show it being returned to the parents. Whereas this other set with the helicopter, they did do that. So kudos to them for, you know, getting the bunny rabbit back to its parent. But this one, it's just got the one. So it's kind of like if Stephanie, let's see, who do we want driving? We can have Stephanie driving maybe. And then we can have Andrea directing with her walkie-talkie. They should have two walkie-talkies. Why do they just have one? Doesn't it make sense to have two walkie-talkies instead of just one? Oops. There goes her hair. There goes her hair. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. Got this. And I guess we're assuming that there is some radio in the car that can hear her. But that does kind of drive me crazy that they only put one walkie-talkie. Let me just double check. See if there's a second one in here. Is there a second walkie-talkie in here? Not seeing it. Not seeing it. So those are the extra pieces we have. And I can put them into my sorting tray. So, yep. Looks like we have, you know, a bone. In fact, should we put another bone out there? Nope. The bone was clutched to the top pin. Yep. There we go. This inkwell piece is kind of cool in brown, but all of these are spares. Okay. So I think, let's see, what time is it? It's 10:45. So I'm thinking I'm going to sort these off stream, but you know all about the cupcake liner method, so I'm just putting those spares over here. So I do have the, so we decided we were going to do these two. So we did do the Buggy. This is the Friends Rescue Buggy, which once again questionable because they get the dog out, but they don't tell us where the dog goes. And then and the dog isn't even clutched to the picnic. Which, here's another question. If this dog was on a picnic blanket, wouldn't you think there's an owner? Maybe the dog's owner would be coming back because her mug is there? Just saying. You know, it's like, once again, Stephanie is out to rescue the dog. Okay. All right, so we did this. And we also did this flamingo. I will be honest with you, I think I liked the flamingo better than this set. Even though this has more pieces to it, once again, I don't like the fact that this talks about rescuing a dog without following up on the story. And this one also had some really cool stickers in here. These. Yeah, I'm going to say the flamingo for the win. Anyway, it's a small set, but it's adorable. And I love the colors, and I do love the fact that it's portable, as Doc Sampson was saying earlier. So cool. Okay, awesome. Well, I know it's been, what, an hour and 45 minutes, so why don't we just do 2 advent calendar builds. I won't do the mashup. I'll do that off stream. You like what you like. You're a story person. Yes, I am. I am definitely a story person. You get me, PT. You get me. You totally get me. So here's the Avengers advent calendar. And we're going to do 23 and 24 because I do not stream on Fridays. So where's 23? We have 23 up here. So we got 23. In fact, maybe I should do both at the same time. Let's see. Oh, we have a little Christmas tree going on here. Okay, so this will be a Christmas tree. We'll do 23 and 24 of the Marvel, and then we'll do 23 and 24 Friends, and then we'll call it a night. How's that sound? I might show up to Sort Lug if they're going to have... I don't know. Does anybody know if Sort Lug is meeting tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve? I don't know if they are or not. But, ooh, I just thought about something. What if I put this into one of these cupcake liners? Look at that. I've got my own little sorting trays now. My mini sorting trays. Let's see, do I have more of these? Yeah, I have a few more. Yeah, this whole stack cost me, I think, $1 or $1.50, something like that. Sort Lug always happens. Okay. Well, I mentioned this last time, that a few times I've gone, they've kind of called me out for talking too much. I'm kind of like, it's what I do. People actually tune in to hear me talk. You know? Yeah, so I don't know. I might show up, maybe. OT only at Sort Lug happens, but both Steven and Jen are be there the whole time. Or delegate it to somebody else, right? Because they can't be there the whole time. You're going to make a showing probably later? Okay, well maybe I'll stop by. Maybe I'll stop by just to wish everybody a Merry Christmas for those who celebrate. And for those who don't, just to say, hey. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, last few times, and it was from people I was surprised. You know, they were kind of agitated. I was like, and you wonder why I don't show up to these meetings? You know? Yeah. Oh, these are nice. You got these gold inkwell pieces here. You have some sorting to do, so you'll be there. We always have sorting to do, right? Okay, this is interesting. So we have these angled pieces going onto the snot here. Okay, why is this not clutching? It should clutch. Am I off? Is this off at all? Okay, I must be off. Maybe I'm supposed to have two browns. Let me try. Let me see if I'm supposed to have another brown in here. I was gonna say that clutch is not cooperating. Let's see if it will work here. There we go. Okay. So you need the 2 brown studs and the Travis bricks. You've been working on some Bricks LA builds, so I need to clean up the space. Oh, you know, I wanted to go to Bricks LA, and that was my plan, but I thought I was going to be able to go back sooner, but not looking like that's going to happen. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yep, like I said, Life is, take another drink, Naomi. The bricks will lick. Okay. Did I just lose my connection? Are you guys still there? They'll click. Okay. Okay, good. You're still there. I think my my pretzel rocks just died all of a sudden. Let's see what's going on there. No, I guess it's still going. Just that song just truncated right away. Weird, weird. Okay, so we're just gonna go around the tree. And so if you're looking for parts, this advent calendar has a lot of really cool parts, especially these gold inkwell pieces. Nice. And I also like doing these small builds because it gives you really good ideas for micro furniture when you're working on modulars and things. Like that organ that we did on the Friends set. That was really good. Yeah, and I think, like I said, I haven't been to a convention now. I've missed... So here's the deal. I've missed BrickCon because my brother and my nephews had COVID. I will probably miss Bricks LA because I won't be able to come back for a little bit to help my dad. I might even miss Bricks Cascade, even though I've already paid for Bricks Cascade, because Bricks Cascade is earlier this year. I think it's, what, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's March 11th, I think. You just opened 2 20-gallon boxes of loose Lego, so you've got sorting to do again. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so here's what we got for this. You had sorted everything during the summer, excited to dig through to see what I got. Just found some cows and Wanda. Oh, well, Wanda's cool. And cows, too. Okay, this is kind of a weird looking tree, honestly. And we've built a couple of trees over the holidays. And I guess it's kind of appropriate for Marvel. Not one of my favorite trees, though, I will say. And here are the extra pieces. So we're just going to add that to our extra piece bin. Okay, so we got that. That's 23. And then we're going to go with 24 right here. Usually the last one is one of the best ones, right? Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, it looks like the Gauntlet. Looks like we're making the Gauntlet. Oh, you've actually paid for Bricks LA, but you're nervous to go. Yeah. Are you planning to fly, or what were you going to do? Are you going to drive down there? It's a weird tree. Part it out. You have some sorting to do. Okay, take care, PT. Have a good evening. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate that. Okay, this is really unusual. Is that, look at this. It's like, these are the infinity stones that are on this sprue, I think? Yeah. Wow, okay. So we've got this as the Gauntlet. It's the fist. So you can see the fist right there. I guess this must be a custom piece, maybe? But they have all the infinity stones on these different sprues. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a parting out one. That's a stupid looking tree, honestly. In my humble opinion. I'm sorry, tree. I didn't mean to offend you, but it's just I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that tree. Okay. Now, if Debo were on, he would actually know the order of all of these stones, but I'm just going to follow the instructions here. They say the green one, I think, is supposed to go here, but so these little infinity stones are interesting. You should come to Bricks LA. Good times, just April's. Yeah, I was really kind of looking forward to it too, because also the hotel that you're at is dog friendly. So I was going to bring Que Sera with me too. None of those pieces are unique in this set. Oh, okay. Let's see. Supposedly this has, yep, it has a little, let's see if this is, There we go. So we got some infinity stones going in here. So I can't remember if this is the right color, but we'll put them down as best we can. Infinite possibilities. Oh, Debo's here. Hey, Debo. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So since it's like I summoned you, because I said Debo would know the actual order of the stones. I'm just kind of winging it here based on the photo. I don't know if they went in a specific order. Infinity stones, infinite options, yeah. It doesn't really matter as long as you got them all in there, right? I seem to remember the green stone came later. I think, and then also the yellow stone was in Vision, right? So didn't that come later too? Yeah. So I hope you're doing well, Debo. Yeah, we were just talking about the holidays, and you missed my whole part about being in an Asian family and how we're not big into Lego. So at least they're not building with me. And my dad, he has no dexterity in his right hand, so he wouldn't be able to build anyway. But yeah, so that's why I stream. It's like you're my family. You're my Lego family. My brother understands it, but I don't think my mom and dad have no clue. It's just like, why do you spend so much time doing that? Yellow was the last one acquired by Thanos. Okay, and that was the one that was from Vision, right? Let's see. Did I get 1, 2, 3, 4? There's 6, right? All right, there's orange. That's what I was missing. Yep. Yeah, poor Vision. You know, it's like, I need that to live. And then Black Widow. Poor Black Widow. Yeah. I know, I don't want to give out spoilers for those of you who've not watched the MCU, especially Endgame. The original comic layout is different than the movie layout. Okay. Yeah, I figured you would know. That's why you're a Renaissance man. You know a lot of different things, Debo. Let's see. Okay. We got one more, the yellow. Yeah, I know. I had to extract it from Vision's head. It's like, oh no! Don't do that to Vision. We like Vision. Paul Bettany is a cool actor, too. I really liked him in, what was it? A Beautiful Mind. There we go. There we go. We got the Gauntlet. So that is for tomorrow. Since I won't be streaming tomorrow, we're doing days 23 and days 24. So if you just joined the stream, that's what we're doing. So, and then we got the fist. There we go. So, and you missed my talking about using cupcake liners for sorting. So, yeah. All right. So now, these are extras, but they're pretty bulky, so I think I'm going to leave them on the sprue. You have the power. Yes, I do. Now, it has this stud here to attach to something. I don't know. Paul Bettany is great in Solo, too. Yeah. He was also in, what, the Chancery Tales or something like that? I thought I saw a black bar here somewhere. Where did I see that black bar? It was a spare bar. Maybe not. Okay, not going to worry about it. I could put it on the end of an oar. I've got this oar here. It's like, you know, if I wanted to go around saying, I've got the power now. Don't make me upset. Don't make me snap my fingers into. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to put that with the sprue. A bunch of sprues. Okay, so now the last thing we're going to do are the 2 from the Friends set, and then I'm going to call it a night. Because it is now midnight here, now that I'm in mountain time. But somebody was asking earlier about Que Sera, and she has kept me so sane with this whole thing. The hole is so it can take the place of the hand in the... Oh, okay, thank you. See, this is why I need the chat. The chat can explain things to me. I just build and talk. That's all I do. Build and talk and give current event commentary. That's what I do. Okay, this looks like we're building like a little snow sled. Something like that. Yeah. And I'm kind of digging these cups, especially for these little mini builds. Because you know how things always roll over in the middle of my workspace, so yeah, I'm digging this. Yeah, so some of my, actually, I think I may have mentioned, some of my favorite Christmas memories were Christmas caroling in the neighborhood with some of the neighborhood friends. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. Okay, so it looks like we are putting these little tiny skates on the bottom of these double jumpers. Yeah, I'm glad I put these in the cupcake tins. Let's see. I don't know if these have a certain direction. Yep, they do. Okay, so let me put this the correct way. So if you, I don't know if you can see this, let me point this out, that these skates do have a curved end and a straight end over here. So I'm putting the curved end together. You're on vacation until the 4th? Woo! Awesome! Smash that like button, people. Yeah, please. If you like the stream, in fact, I am only... Alright, so on YouTube, I'm pretty far away from 1,000. But on Instagram, I only need 5 more people. 5 people to like me on Instagram. And then I will be at 1,000. So I'm so close. I am so freaking close. So that would be a great way to end the year. So if you know people who haven't been following me on Instagram, please have them like me. That would be awesome. Vacation is grand. Woot woot to you, Debo. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, we were talking about the holidays, and it's also a nice time to reflect. And you have time off of work. My brother, he works for a credit union, and so he always has 1 week off during the holidays. So it's awesome for him too. It's like he either has to take the week after Christmas or the week of Christmas. So he took the week of Christmas this year. Hulk smash like button. Yes. Though we're working on the Friends set now. Which, by the way, Debo, we have been in the middle of a collaboration, Cornado and I, of Stephanie abducting the Santa's reindeer. and we'll be posting that real soon, but if you're interested, let me know. We'll clue you in. Yeah, but Cornado said he's only doing it to make me laugh, so. But I appreciate that, because I need the laughs right now. More than ever. Okay. It's weird. This is like, talk about needing finger dexterity. There we go. Yeah, so for those of you who know, I'm in Scottsdale right now. I've been here since December 3rd. Not that I've been counting the days. That Stephanie is always up to something. Yeah. Up to shenanigans. That's right. Stephanie and her shenanigans. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is a little speeder for the little micro dolls, and I happen to have one right here. So I'm gonna put her in there, driving that little speeder. I think it's Mia, I think. Okay, so that's day 23. Alright, we will put that in there. Look at that, they actually fit quite well in these too. Here's the Thanos. Alright, so 23. Let's see, I've got more of these. Alright, so we had this for Marvel for 23. We have the Thanos fist there. And let's see what 24 is going to be. And then at the end I'll show you the shrimp boat that I made. And made it for Santa's alternate transportation. And here we go. 24 tomorrow, Christmas Eve. I know. I do love these advent calendars that, you know, every day you get to look forward to a little micro build. Alright, so this, a lot of parts for this one. Will it be a cupcake this time? You're talking about what, this build? Because I'm building it in a cupcake tin? Why is this having a hard time opening? Alright, let's try this side. There we go. Oh, this is cute. There's a teddy bear in here. Look at that. Very cute. So this one is another sled like this one. Very similar. Okay, so they're going to do the same thing with the sled thing. Alright. Interesting. Alright. I'm guessing they want this white. No? Yeah, the white is on top, right? I'm just, yeah, we're going to do it this way. You can't wait on the advent calendar, so I open them all up in one day. But that's part of the fun, is to do them one a day, so you have something to look forward to. But that's okay. That's, some people open them in like July. I think Marae opened hers in July, so yeah, I think that's what she said. Something like that. Alright, so we got that. And the teddy bear is supposed to go here. That's cute. It's adorable. It's like a little, what do you call it? A sled, I guess? Like a pull sled? Yeah, something like that. Okay, this, yeah, I guess that's right. I was confused because usually when you see a 2x2 jumper like this, it's for a character, but they want it for this crate. And looks like they want, okay. I think we're supposed to put something inside the crate, like a flower. I'm just gonna guess it's a flower. See, look how cool this is. You can move this around. Alright, I know these dots are for the outside, so I might as well pull these out. Release September, October. I think it was Marae or somebody who said they opened their advent calendars. Maybe it was August. It might have been August. But it was funny because it's like PT saying, I open it, you know, first day of Christmas. Or first day of December. Get them all out. It's like, no. Some people can't even wait till then. They just go for it. It's kind of like, you know, it's your money. If you spent it, you spend it any way you like. Yeah. Advents release September 1st. Okay, so they open them September. I think some people use them for parts right away. So yeah, definitely. Definitely that's part of the equation. Because we're AFOLs, right? We can do whatever we want. Don't know the date, but I opened soon after I got it. Well, it just goes to show you that you're in it for the parts, right? Let's see. Alright, I am hesitating about this. I don't know if they want it on top of that. They are saying that this is a gift and that there's supposed to be something inside. Ah, maybe it's this one. This translucent, I guess it's supposed to be like a gem. Like that's the gift inside. That's kind of cool. Put that in there. The infinity stones are supposed to go on the tree. Oh, they are? Oh. Okay, and that's why they have those... Oh, inkwells. Okay, it's Robbie. Yeah, it is Robbie. Yes, thank you, minifigure collector. And welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Alright, so we got that as a gift. That goes on the back here. Though, before I secure this down, it's supposed to have another one of these. Okay, well, let's take a look. They have, we're putting on the sled. Or these little skates. And like I said, you really have to have a good manual dexterity for these skates. That's one thing I really, after watching my dad, you know, recovering from his spinal cord injury, it's really made me appreciate little things like being able to put, you know, these skates on. Which, of course, I did this backwards. Because he can't use his right hand. I know it's really hard for him because he's been like the cook in the family. He's always been the one to make our meals and such, and I think the good news is I'm going to be learning a lot of recipes. I'll be probably doing a lot of cooking over the next who knows how long. Yeah. That's not why the stones came on the sprues. They did that for every set that had a gem. Oh, okay. Joel is here! How are you, Joel? I'm glad you made it because I wanted to show you that the tractor set you sent me came in handy for the Santa's shrimp boat sleigh that he's delivering packages in. Yeah, I ended up using the crate, one of the crates from the tractor in addition to the crate that was already came with the set. So I'll show you that in just a second. So I hope you're doing well. Oh no! Oh no! I just dropped one of the, of course that always happens on my streams, right? I always drop something. Hold up. Let's see if I see it. Oh dear. Okay. Found it. Found it. So, yeah, you'll be really happy when I show you this. I show you the way the build came together. Alright, so we got that. We got the skates on. And we got to build, I guess, some gifts. We got pink and blue. Or is it, I guess, orange? I guess it must be this dark yellow. Okay, let's see, yellow. Alright, yellow, blue. I thought there was a pink one in here, but I guess not. Like I said, the color, here, I'll show you. This looks pink to me, but let's see if I can get it in the screen. Alright, so I'm looking at this small box that we're making, and it looks pink to me, but yeah, that looks pink. There is no pink 1x1 in here. So, Merry Holidays! Great, what time will my dinner be ready? Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. Okay, so I am gonna just put this here and just say it's not pink, it's that. And we're gonna put, I guess, a blue flower on top. Yeah, blue flower on top. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so this goes here. And I'm just going to guess that this is, because you usually don't have a 2x2 extra there. We'll just put this here. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Oops, focus. You found the 75299 at Walmart, but I had a bag 1 with Mando and Baby Yoda. Oh, cool. Nice. Flame yellow 1x1. Okay. It's only going to be dessert. Oh, Cowboy Kenobi's. He invited himself. Yeah. Well, I was talking about you, Joel, about, we were talking about my nieces and nephews have no desire to have any kind of gifts. They just want cash. And I said, you know, Joel will spend the time to actually write a handwritten note in calligraphy and put a wax stamp on it and paint the initial on it. And these kids, they just want a transfer of funds. Venmo. You know? So anyway, these are the extras. And then we got this. Beggars Not Ever. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put these extras in my little extra cup, and then I'll sort those later. But yeah. Okay, so I want to test something about Robbie's theory, because I definitely want to put something on the top here. Let's put one of these sprues on top here. Why don't we go with red, maybe? Something obvious. Something we can see. Good job. Yeah. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to show Joel the Santa Maria, which is great. So thank you, Glenn, for that name. Santa Maria ship. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you could put the infinity stones around. That'll be nice. But I'm not going to do that on stream because I'm getting tired. So let us... Oh, I see. Maybe it's a train. No, it's, I think, a sled. I think this is meant to be a sled. Yeah, because of the little ice rink things. And, oh, actually I could do this. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, so for day 23, we had the tree for Marvel, and day 24 was Thanos Gauntlet. And for day 23, we have this little sled. And I just put Mia on there. She wasn't actually in the box. Santa Maria tri-tip. Yummy. And then we have this last little bear sled thing. Yeah, that's the part they used to hold the Infinity Stones in the earlier Infinity War Endgame sets when it's not on the Gauntlet. Oh, very cool. Well, see, this is another reason why I like to stream, is that I get these cool insights from the chat. Okay, so Joel, you missed this earlier, but I wanted to show you that this is the Santa Maria. And I probably camera. In fact, let me go to my front camera, because if I tip this over, all the gifts are going to come out. But I wanted to share with you that the original came with one of these crates. And then because you gave me that tractor, it had a crate too. So I put both of the crates here. Donner Parney tri-tip. Oh, let's not go there. Oh my God. Okay, let me go to my full screen so I can also say goodbye to everybody too. So let's see. Here we go. All right. So I will be posting photos of this. But this is the shrimp boat that's going to be the alternate form of transportation for Santa, because the reindeer have been abducted by Stephanie. And did you see the photo, Debo, by chance? I wonder if I have my cell phone here. So in fact, maybe I should go through the pictures. What do you think, Cowboy Kenobi? Should I go through the pictures with everybody and then we'll post it on Instagram? Okay, so we have the Santa Maria, since this is actually named the Maria. That was just, you know, dumb luck, honestly. So we have that. Dark Glen. Dark! And then we have here these two pink elves. They came in the little tri-pack, you know, the minifigure tri-pack that you get from the store. So I got one of these with Santa and the two elves. And then we have on the back, here are the crates. So the crates. One came from the tractor and the other one came originally with the ship. And then one of my favorite parts is Cindy the Cynical Crab with the I Heart HLC on the back. Stephanie, Anti-Santa? Yeah, okay, so, all right, let me show the photos, because I think it'll all make sense. If you're okay with this, do it. Yeah, okay, Cowboy Kenobi, awesome. Yeah, these are hilarious. So you see that Santa now has an alternate form of transportation. Well, Cowboy Kenobi, when I was on the stream, I said somebody who's got Santa's sleigh put together a mock of Stephanie rescuing the reindeer. And this is what he came up with. So let me go back to my down camera so I can show you this, because this is hilarious. Let me get this zoomed in so you can see it before I convert over. Okay. Okay. So this is Stephanie, and just to maybe zoom in a little bit, you'll see that she's got a pistol and Santa's hands are up. So Santa's hands are up. She's like, give me your reindeer. Oops. She's like, give me your reindeer. Give those reindeer to me. And let me see if I can pull up the other ones. Okay. Yeah, this is an easy way to pull them up. So Cowboy Kenobi, I said, you know, we probably should have the police catch Stephanie. So he first sends me this, which is Stephanie in a getaway car with, what was his name? Al Cowlin or something? Her boyfriend. Always remember kitty litter. Oh, okay. Stephanie is radical. Okay, it gets better. Okay, so then the police, and I think this is actually Cowboy Kenobi's sig fig. So the police surround her and say, we've got you now. Okay, and then, of course, Santa gets reunited with the reindeer, but this one is probably my favorite, which is, she would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those darn kids. Yeah, the white Bronco, exactly. So we have the white Bronco. Steph is all like, keep the presents, give me the deer, exactly. So if you can imagine. So we start with this. Oops. Let me see if I can go back. These are the ones I sent to him. Okay, so we start with this. This would be frame 1, right? For the Instagram post. Al Cowlings, where is he now? Driving Miss Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie's misunderstood. Maybe. Okay, so this would be number 1. And then we would segue to probably this one, where this is frame number 2, that she's getting away. And then we'd maybe segue to Santa now has to find a new form of transportation. So he's got this with, you know, those elves, which I did the close-ups of earlier. You're getting silly. I love it. I absolutely love it. So this would be number 3. And then we could do close-ups of the Santa Maria there. And as I mentioned, I don't have enough of these, so I had to move these to the other side to do the other frame. But I wanted to get also this shot of the crab on the back. So you can see the crab is hanging out on the back of the vehicle. So only people who actually watch this show would actually understand what the crab means. Yeah, Stephanie needs a good lawyer. Okay, so frame maybe 3 and 4 will be of the ship. And then, meanwhile, while Santa's delivering the toys, Stephanie is being surrounded by the police and decides to give up. And then maybe, let's see, yeah, and then this one, Santa, you know, now that he's finished delivering his toys, he gets his reindeer back, right? So that's kind of like that. And then the coda would be, she would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those darn kids. I think this is hilarious. So this is a collab that Cornado and I just kind of off the cuff did. So Anyway, do you think the order makes sense, or should I switch things around? Cindy must be a lawyer crab and is going discovery on Santa's ship. Yeah, Cindy the Cynical Crab. You're going to see Cindy the Cynical Crab kind of hidden in some of my builds in the future. Oops. There we go. Let me go back to the full screen. That is not a reindeer. It's a tacky lawn ornament. Yeah. So let's just say that, as you know, I don't have a lot in my collection here. I actually have the Santa sleigh back in Seattle. And I found this shrimp boat, and I said, I'm going to have Santa delivering his toys in the shrimp boat on the Santa Maria, which I think is hilarious. Lego needs a courtroom set, complete with stenographer. Hey, that would be something that you could put together into an idea set. Why not? Okay, my friends, I think all this silliness, but please send me your feedback too about the other thing I mentioned early in the stream. You probably noticed that I mentioned about the hack, about the ornament hack that I posted on Instagram. And then now I will probably do this hack as well for sorting, where I talked about using cupcake liners for your sorting bins and the sticker ones. So I'm going to start doing those little reels. I'm kind of playing around with reels. You probably notice I started moving over to that platform. But yeah, it's going to be fun for 2022. But I'm still going to stream a little bit next week. I will probably do another Thrifty Thursday next week. In fact, the one that I have planned for next week is probably going to be the London bus. So this little creator set, I think if I remember right, I think it's $9.99. And this one, I think, is only at the Lego store. It's a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do Night Court after Three Amigos. Yeah. Cindy needs a glass of wine, not a cup of coffee. Yes. In fact, let me see if I could pull this up real quick. But Hooded One did an Instagram post of all of these crabs, and one of them is lavender. I didn't know they had a lavender crab, so I was really excited about that. So Hooded One said this is a bunch of crabs, friends having drinks together, something like that. It was hilarious, and he said this is for Brickanista. That was so sweet because it made me laugh. I really needed a laugh too. Last few weeks I've needed a good laugh. Okay, so here, let me see if it'll show on my front camera. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So it's a bunch of crabs all gathering and just having drinks. And you can see some of the crabs have wine glasses, some of them have mugs, and there is a lavender crab right over there. Right there. So, you think I got the double decker as a gift with purchase. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to do that next Thursday. I'm still waiting to hear back from Brighton Bricks, because Brighton Bricks and I are doing a collab where we're going to do the Rebrick This challenge using the aerial assault set. So we're going to do that, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we'll do that sometime Wednesday. That we don't have a time yet. A self-marinating crab. Yes. Yes, they are self-marinating, self-loathing, and cynical too. That's why it's Cindy the Cynical Crab. So yeah, Vino. Okay. If what I'll need to do is, I don't think I have any wine glasses here, but when I find a wine glass, I will definitely put that into Cindy. I'll find one in time for New Year's, because then she'll be celebrating the New Year's with her glass. Yeah, it'll be fun. But anyway, thank you everybody for just letting me vent a little bit today. I know, I'm sorry I had to do that a little bit, just because my family just doesn't understand my fascination with Lego, and it's hard sometimes, My brother gets it, but, having to deal with my family sometimes, it's like, yeah, okay. But I'm just grateful my dad's going to be okay. I mean, he's not 100%. He's far from 100%. He can walk with a cane, and he can use his left hand, but his right hand, he can hardly move it, and it's still going to be a road for us. But Good night, all. Ciao. Yeah, thank you, PT. Thank you, PT. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Debo, Carnado, Maraid, Glenn. I think Matthew Builds Bricks was here earlier, and then also Doc Sampson, everybody who's been hanging out. And for those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, and enjoy your time together with family and friends. And for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Solstice, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever celebration you do. Happy Festivus for all of those of you who celebrate. I will be back probably Saturday. I may stream Saturday or Sunday. My schedule is going to be sporadic. My dad is now coming home on Monday, so I will have to see how that schedule is going to come together, but I will definitely commit to Thursday for Thrifty Thursday, and probably Saturday and Sunday before my dad comes home. So expect, just go onto my Discord server and I'll try to put updates there when I'm going to be streaming. But thank you, everybody. It was really great hanging out with you, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Really, thank you so much. It just means so much to have this little community here and all of your support. And hope it works out well for everybody. Happy Feistiest. Feistiest, okay. We could have a happy Feistiest, yeah. Good night, peeps. If you want a holiday card, send me a PM. It will arrive after Christmas, though. Yeah, no, that gift was so sweet. Thank you, Joel. And like I said, one of those crates ended up on the Santa Maria as well. Happy crab season, everyone. Yes. And hope everybody has a great airing of the grievances. Exactly. We probably need to do that. I need to put Cindy the Cynical Crab next to a Festivus poll. That's what I need to do. To have the airing of grievances. Her best part of Festivus. Anyway, that was great. And stay tuned. Nobody mentioned the order change, so you're probably going to see that order for the Facebook post, or I'm sorry, the Instagram post of the reindeer disappearing and being rescued by Stephanie. So anyway, take care, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful evening, and as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Take care. Love you all. Bye.